He's got away. Can he get it through? And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That is good strength. And he's been shifted off it. Tottenham have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? That is some save from Khan! And he's there to get it away. Koundé. And that was nowhere near his best. Eder Militao cuts it out. Portugal still without a single shot on target. Musiala. He came in hard, very hard. And that's put paid to a promising move. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. Kaka.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Kaka.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
This looks promising. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Just wouldn't stay down for him.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Tottenham ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Van de Ven. And it's Van Dijk. And Zanetti. Musiala.
Oh, great feat, that.
Zanetti. He's shifting through the gears here. Conte. Rijkaard. Hangs one in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rodri. Tottenham do have a chance to counter here. Zanetti makes the interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That is ended up in no man's land. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Kaka. And he welcomes it in. And he welcomes it in. Kaka. It's a good look. He rises! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Koundé tries to pass it through. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He is through here. And this is Ronaldo. Takes aim and crosses. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Decent chance! Pass somewhat off top. Tries a shot! Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Over to the left. Turns and goes back. Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. Rijkaard. Rijkaard goes steaming forward. Caceres goes on a charge down the left. Caceres is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Kaka. And it's Musiala. Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe making good progress on the right-hand side. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cross to the back post. And it's claimed by the keeper. Kaka. Van Basten.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Rijkaard. Van Dijk. Sends it crossfield. Kaka. Here's Nagatomo. And a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Great vision. And it's Caceres.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He won't be happy with that one. Van Dijk. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Tacho gets across to intercept that. Oh, that's fabulous. Now that looks a decent ball. Musiala. Rijkaard. Van Basten. Musiala. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Zanetti. That's tidy. Drives it in. Oh, that was vital. And he's had a hit. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Caceres. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Can he get on the end of this? Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Rijkaard with the foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And it's Caceres. Crosses it, he gets big! Oh, taken with style! There is the breakthrough! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Portugal are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, what has happened here? Here it is, crossed in.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible, oh, terrible pass. He's having a go! Straight at the keeper.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. It's crossed into the middle. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. Knocks it out wide.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Kaká. Picked out brilliantly.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Portugal are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 13, Cristiano Ronaldo. Número 22, Kaká. Número 4, vão dar os seus lugares a
Oh, played right into his path.
Fernando Torres.
Nagatomo has it out wide and in space.
Número 5,
Portugal have it back and can go again. Batistuta. Portugal with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Olise, and he's managed to get free.
3 minutos de compensação.
Van Dijk clears. Decent progress down the left. Knocks it into space. Now it's Doué. Chouameni. And it's Azar. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this? Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that has been knocked clear. And that is out of play. It's a good-looking delivery. It's their second corner of the game. He rises! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Played down the flank. Rafael Leao providing an outlet on that flank. And the shot's on here. Musiala. Balde gets a foot in here. Applies the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. He's gone for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Conte. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Anything? No. Oh, what has happened here? Big chance! Shot at goal! He's delivered all right! A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Good ball over the top. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Zanetti.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. And he shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Out to the left it goes. Can he get it through? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, this looks sharp. Yamal wins the duel this time. Nagatomo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now, can they get him away? And he was quick to react. Rafael Leao. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard. Now Van Basten. Musiala. Looking for the run. He is through here. Produces... Up he goes! Dispatched clinically. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Certain, searing and imperious.
Superb timing to generate that power, threw a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Portugal grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Van de Ven. Nagatomo. And it's Kaka. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. He's found the way through. He gets big. That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
All the way back. Long ball by the goalkeeper. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Rijkaard. Not the most accurate pass. And no, that was never going to make it. Nagatomo. Ball played for Rijkaard. Here's a chance! Oh, just wide.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
And it's Okazaki. Musiala with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Musiala is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. The second half then just getting going. Short changes him with that pass. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. No, he's had it taken off him. Balde did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's well spotted. Nagatomo. Kaka. Nagatomo. For Conte. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pass is just off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, that's fabulous. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Now that looks a decent ball. Look at the shapes to shoot! Goal! Portugal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well read, nice real chance! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Número 17. Número 14. Okazaki. Vamos aplicar uma substituição.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, nicely intercepted. Knocks it into space. Played back in. Musiala. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's having a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Threads one in, and he's intervened well there.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 42.
Portugal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Portugal have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Kante does well to get it back.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's tried one! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
Park Ji-sung, and it's Van Basten. Raul. Tries to pass it through, chips it through. Brilliantly cut out. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Nagatomo gets it clear. Raul. And he thumps it clear. And he cuts out the supply. No, it's come to nothing. Okazaki does really well to win the ball there. Conte, always on the lookout for any... Goes for the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Portugal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now that's well seen too. Portugal close now to seeing this one through to the end.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Okazaki gets a foot in and wins the ball. It's Van Basten! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now he's got space here. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And that will be the final act. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Portugal really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence.
கங்கா லைவ் போட்டானா இன்னைக்கு?
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim? And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Well read, and the danger is averted. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. It's out for a goal kick. Nagatomo. Oh, that is a nice touch. Just eases him off the ball. Ball driven to... Big header! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Shot could be on. Chance, surely! Yes! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Portugal grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better.
He gets big! He will be livid with himself.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Van Dijk gets it away.
Yeah, bro, I have Russell.
David Villa is herring after that one. Howson is always looking to break lines. Portugal looking to pass their way through. Rijkaard. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Distributed tidily. Great ball if he can get there. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's there to retrieve it. Nagatomo. That's good running with the ball. Bellingham. Played into space. No, that's been intercepted. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Half an hour played now. Rijkaard. Howson. David Villa pinches it off him. It's gone out for a throw-in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Basten. Van Basten does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now, can they get him away? No, he's just misjudged that one. Howson. Dixon. Van Dijk. Hazard. Nice control. It's Hazard! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Kaka. Oh, easy pickings there. Dixon. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Here's a chance! And that's definitely not his best. Kante clears it away. Kaka. Van Basten. And now the breakaway. Pass somewhat off target. Quality ball.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
It's a searching pass. Floated through. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No, it's come to nothing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Rijkaard. Conte. Knocks it out wide. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Zanetti. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Bellingham. Hazard can see things others simply cannot. David Villa. Crunching tackle. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Portugal finding their passes. Zanetti. Zanetti delivers. That's really well cleared. Well, the manager might... Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substituição para Portugal.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Vou dar os seus lugares a
That has ended up in no man's land. Bellingham, looking to play him in. Now it's Mbappe. Goes for a shot! Oh, just wide.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Now it's Villa. That's beautifully weighted. Rijkaard. Nagatomo. Van Basten. Now it's Okazaki. Van Basten. And this is Okazaki. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Howson gathers from the goal kick. It's a good spell of possession, this. Great ball, and he's in here. Decent chance! Goal! Portugal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Portugal go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Backward it goes. Nicely shaped ball. He is through here. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Great defending, strong and determined. Into the last quarter of an hour. Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. Azar! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable Mbappe. There's the shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Keeper has taken decisive action.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
In with the challenge. Tries to play it through. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, terrible mistake. Portugal can breathe again. Just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Into the last 5 minutes.
This is the time you need that pace.
Great vision. Oh, that's a key interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Hazard receives it in a wide position. Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de compensação.
Martinez punts it upfield. 4 added minutes on the board. Zanetti calmly anticipates. Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Bellingham. He's tried one!
Substituição para Portugal. Número 55. Nagatomo. Sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar com o número 37.
Yeah, very good job. He positioned himself there.
So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a brief breather, and then extra time.
Caros espectadores, gostávamos de pedir o vosso contributo para o Fundo de Caridade Mundial. Substituição para Portugal. Número 24. Número 10.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Está acontecendo a substituição.
Portugal pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Rijkaard. Now Van de Ven. Park Ji-sung. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Petit.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, no joy this time. Park Ji-sung. And it's Park Ji-sung. Well read, nice interception. Now the ball's gone astray. And the counter is on. Van de Ven. Oh, played through for the wide man. And it's Park Ji-sung. Oh, strongly challenged there. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he... Terrific header! Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's having a hit! And somehow he managed to miss it. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substituição para Portugal. Número 13. Cristiano Ronaldo. Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o número 11. Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
And so the last chance to find a winner. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Van Basten concedes a free kick for that. And no surprise, that's a booking. That's the keeper's ball. Hernandez. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Albert Ferrer gets over and intercepts. Scholes. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that was vital. Van de Ven. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Van Basten. Okazaki.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Can he get on the end of this? It's a pretty loose pass. Pass somewhat off target. Played back to the goalkeeper. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
So it comes down to this, a final rallying cry, and then kicks from the spot. Van Basten shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. And he does it with poise.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Van Nistelrooy is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up.
Never looked in doubt, really. Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Batistuta is the man who's second in line. Oh, calm as you like.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Haaland is second man up. Oh, it's a really good save.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
This to put them 2 up. No! Denied remarkably!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
The third man in the queue. Big character, big moment, big save. Portugal are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. Two to the good. Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. Saved! And there's your hero! Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Portugal can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining...
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nagatomo. Here's Chouameni. And it's Zanetti. And the return pass. Park Ji-sung. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Nicely weighted ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Portugal controlling the possession in this early phase. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lorient have the chance to go the other way. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. And he whips it in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just...
Can he finish? Now that is commitment to the cause. Up he goes! Goal! Loriol! And it's Loriol who take the lead. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Lorient have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Has a look and place it forward.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Makengo. And they can counter here. Looking to play him in. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Kaka. Now it's Van Basten. And it's Zanetti. Now Housen. Fermin looks to get on the end of this. Lovely. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Defending of the desperate variety. Threads one in. Drives it in. And now they can spring out of defence. Makengo. Looking for options for movement.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Showing good feet. Another throw-in. This looks promising. Oh, this looks sharp. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Lopez. Just eases him off the ball. And the counter is on.
Portugal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Oh, it's a lovely, delicate pass. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Out to the right. Fermin looking to run onto it. Foot in. Tries to play it through. Nagatomo. Big header! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now he's off and running. And here's Van Basten. And a chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Batistuta. He gets big! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that...
And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Vamos todos saudar os nossos jogadores.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the crowd here in Guadalajara, known for being hot and passionate, and that is precisely how it feels here in Guadalajara. The action has already started. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to...
He's got tall! No, not the best of headers. Nice looking ball. That's headed upfield. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rummenigge. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Hullet. And he's managed to get free. Hullet. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is every bit the anti-Galactico.
Yeah, and you wouldn't think that he's one of the great all-time midfielders until you actually see what he does on the pitch. Royalty.
Andres Iniesta. Few do it better than him. Some say nobody has done it better than him. Conte. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Kaka can see things others simply cannot. Great vision. Now this could be a chance. In towards the... He gets big! And it's hit the woodwork and out! No goals as yet.
Detroit City have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Driven forward. Ronaldo might just make this. Iniesta. Spread out to the left. That's a good run down the left. He's on it, and the shot! It's there!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Rijkaard.
Is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Challenge just a bit on the foot. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Just as I thought, Peter.
Oh, what a mistake! Ferdinand is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. Conte.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Baggio goes pelting down that left-hand side. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Davids. Van der Ven promptly onto that, and that is that.
Van Basten. Kaka.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Kaka. And it's Musiala. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Davids. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And they win it back again. Well, that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. And that is a routine catch.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Van der Ven gets over and intercepts. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Conte.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Kante was in no mood for any of that. Van Basten.
Portugal certainly could do with a positive spell.
Van Basten! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Chance here to counter. Rummenigge looks to get on the end of this. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Zanetti.
That's a pretty loose pass. Corner then.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Davids goes short. Nice control. Real chance! He's beaten the keep. They've done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the...
And Hullet! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what has happened here? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Musiala. And it's Van Basten. And he's been shifted off it. Iniesta. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Great chance here from position A1. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. And for sure, that was not one of his best. And the half-time whistle goes. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Portugal really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Les informamos que podrán escuchar la transmisión por radio del partido de hoy en vivo por la estación oficial del club.
And we're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Kaká. Aimed beyond the defence. He's found a way through. It'll be a throw-in. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Van Dijk has a look up and drives it forward. And it's Kaká. Ball played for Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. There's the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Yes! And the lead is extended still further. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Strong running down that left flank. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Detroit City clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Knocks it into space. He's away. Look at the chance, surely!
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Musiala. Portugal looking to pass their way through. Iniesta looking to be a menace in the final third. Roberto Baggio. Rijkaard. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Gullit. Can he get on the end of this? And that's been won straight back. Iniesta! A whisker away from making it 4.
Iniesta clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Thuram. Davids. Oh, that's ambitious. No, again, there's no way through. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good ball. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Kaka.
And it's Conte.
Zanetti.
Conte.
Rijkaard.
And it's Conte. Just about up to 75 minutes. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Davids wins the duel this time.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Conte. Looking to play him in. Shot could be on. Thuram. Costa Curta clears. It's Bergomi. Davids. Ferdinand. Davids. And he's well positioned. It's Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! About as smooth as it gets. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. He has given that the lot. Bang.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Portugal making another change here. It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. No, he refuses to take the bait.
Hullet.
Roberto Baggio threads one in. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Can he finish? No, it's wide.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Oh, really good feet. 5 minutes left on the clock. Tries from a long way out. Oh, just skips. In he goes again. And yes, it's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Batistuta shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, he's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And this is on the finish! It's in! What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Portugal grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Torres! Goal! And that's it. That was always inevitable.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And that will be it. Portugal were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
Van Basten gets through. And the finish! Van Basten! Scorching strike!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Portugal penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
And he's picked it up out wide. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
Kaká.
Gusto. Kaká going full steam ahead down the left flank. Kaká couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
So what can they make of this? Messi spots it and intercepts. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has left him in a heap. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Hi, bro. Bro. Hi. Hello. Hello. Bro, do you have mic? Bro, do you have mic? Altered, bro. It's only. I hear you only ching sound, only glitching sound.